how to be happy. That's what I'm thinking right now. Is there like a secret to happiness? Is there a particular way we should act? Is there some sort of external circumstance that just somehow makes us happy? So perhaps like you, I was not always a very happy person, but I had struggled with depression. I had a nervous breakdown when I was 30, divorced with a single mom child in America, a business owner, fires, flood, earthquakes, and I just kind of had to figure out how to get out of that. And so when it comes to happiness, like I remember, like you were looking at people walking on the beach, holding hands and kissing, and you're thinking internally, oh my God, that is so bloody corny, because you cannot emotionally relate to happiness because you're shut off from it. So my name is Beate Gillette. I'm the founder of the Women's Code, and today we are talking about, you guessed it, happiness. So I'm going to share some of the things that might be helpful for you to finding your way to happiness, or just to be happier in the moment. I have learned that happiness really is a commitment to being happy. And you have to and want to take the different steps that are required to be happy. And let me share some of those with you. So, first of all, happiness is an individual thing. What makes me happy doesn't have to make you happy. So what makes me happy is being outside and hiking. Now, if you abhor hiking, then that would be not happy for you. So I would start with literally sitting down and writing a list of things that make you happy. It could be having a nice cup of tea. It could be having a crazy expensive cup of tea, or a cup of coffee, or a particular ice cream. But remember, when we ask a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old, a 5-year-old, we say, hey, what would make you really happy right this very moment? It'll take him 3 seconds to say ice cream, or or the red car, whatever it might be. And with that sort of sincerity, or that easiness to recognize what would make you happy right now, we kind of just need to get back to that. I want you to get back to that. So write it down. And if you don't know this right now, that's okay too, but think about it. Does it make you happy when you hear a certain song? Does it make you happy when you're dancing? Does it make you happy when you're working out? Does it make you happy when you go to the beach? So find these things, and then it gives your brain that signal that when you're actually out there and doing them, that this is an initiator for happiness, and then take that moment and say, oh yeah, this really does make me happy. And the repetition of that really helps you to get to that. It's about being conscious about it. Another really big thing is your language. So you've heard about the power of positive thinking and all that good stuff. So I'm just going to simplify this into what you actually can use here today. So some people say, that was terrible. So instead of saying that was terrible, you may say, wow, that was a unique experience, okay? Or I learned a lot from that. Somebody says, I'm such a failure, I totally tanked that. Instead you could say something like, well, that was an incredible learning experience for me. I fell flat on my face, but I got right back up, and now I know what not to do. So, it's about the reframing, literally, of what you usually say in the course of a single day. So just watch yourself, that you just don't get into that perpetual negative language, especially right now in the climate we are in, with this incredibly negative television coverage, media coverage, and it's like, and both sides are going at each other. Just don't get sucked into that, and stay in that sort of core that makes you feel secure and happy, where you are okay with what you're saying, is in a neutral level. If it's not positive, at least try to get to neutral and then get to positive. But stay away from the negative stuff, because it is a sucker. It just makes you miserable. Another one I like to share with you about happiness is giving up that perpetual hunt for perfection. So we believe that when we look around, right, I call it the superhuman paradox. That person cooks really good, that person is, phenomenal seamstress, that person is brilliant in their job, that one is the best mother, and we are just mad at ourselves because we suck at so many different things. But instead of that, I want you to remember that the woman that cooks really good might be absolutely horrible at everything else. That might be her one super skill. And so don't look at everybody's super skill and then think that you are the combination of all super skills combined, because that's a little kooky, you know. But recognize what might be your super skill and what you kind of can contribute to, you know, the overall happiness factor. And that's what, you know, we're all human. So happiness comes really, you know, obviously not just from within, but happiness comes from making a commitment, a conscious commitment to being happy. I hope this helps you. Again, my name is Beate Chalette. And if you like this video, please like it. And if you have a comment, please list the comment below and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and until next time.